Hello gentlemen traders and investors. Thank you for watching our video review. Dear viewer, please give this video your thumbs up in advance. Your like is extremely important for the development of the project GURU.Markets. We will look at the main fundamental indicators of the company MicroStrategy Inc., ticker MSTR. This review was created on the basis of current data at the time, May 7, 2024. By classification, GURU.Markets company MicroStrategy Inc. belongs to the subcategory Software Analytics. 13 organizations are involved in the analysis. This is more or less representative. We start with summary information about the company. If you want, you can pause the video. We invite you to study each indicator of the organization in question more carefully. Access to the database with the structure of company tickers is free and free. Thank you for your repost and other help. All this is extremely helpful in further work. Market capitalization of the company MicroStrategy Inc. is $21.53 billion. And the capitalization of the subcategory is $115 billion. MicroStrategy Inc. accounts for a share of 18.793% and is one of the large companies in the subcategory. The company's balance sheet capitalization is estimated at $2.3 billion. With a subcategory capitalization of $14 billion. MicroStrategy Inc. constitutes a share of 16.73%. Comparing the shares of market and book value, we see the following. Occupied share MicroStrategy Inc. in the subcategory in case of market value assessment is 18.793%. The balance sheet capitalization is 16.73%, which is 11% less than the share of market capitalization. Assessment of the organization's share of market and balance sheet capitalization in the subcategory. Bad, -1 point. The company under study has financial liabilities of $3.471 billion. Debt to book value represents 150.9% of the company's equity. Rating for the company's debt obligations. Bad, -1 point. The balance of the company's market price to its profit corresponds to 0. While the average in the subcategory is 406.6, which is much worse than the average in the subcategory. Assessment of the company's stock price to its profit in comparison with companies in the subcategory. Very bad, -2 points. Profit for the last 12 months was -$85 million. Forward earnings for the next 12 months are unknown. This is bad for the company's prospects. Assessment of expected future profit indicators in comparison within the subcategory. Bad, -1 point. Balance of company value to revenue 44. The subcategory average of 11.5 is 283% higher than the subcategory average. Assessment of the company's market value to revenue indicators in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Bad, -1 point. Revenue for the last 12 months was $490 million. Forecasted revenue for the coming 12 months is unknown. This is negative for the company. Assessment of projected future sales performance in comparison with the performance of subcategory companies. Bad, -1 point. The sales margin is -17.4%, with an average for the subcategory of 2.8%. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 20.2%. Profitability assessment in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Tolerable, -0.5 points. The company's share in terms of the number of employees in the subcategory is 5.763%. This is 226% less than the share of market capitalization. This fact shows an imbalance in the current market value of the company MicroStrategy Inc., probably towards revaluation. The amount of market capital per company employee is equal to $11,133,000. And in the subcategory there are $3,414,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 226.1%. Estimation of the amount of market capital of a company per employee in comparison with the indicators of subcategory companies. Tolerable, 0 points. The amount of profit per individual employee is $0,000. The average for the subcategory is $8,400. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 100%. Estimation of profit per company employee in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Tolerable, -0.5 points. The company's sales volume for each employee is $253,000. In the subcategory $297,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 17%. Estimation of revenue per individual company employee in comparison with the indicators of subcategory companies. Tolerable, -0.5 points. The volume of short transactions is 23%, with an average for the subcategory of 4.9%. This is an indicator of the risk of a short squeeze. Indicator RSI, 14, shows a level of 49% for the company MicroStrategy Inc. While in the subcategory the RSI level, 14, is approximately 53%. On average, securities of the subcategory are valued approximately the same as the company's shares MicroStrategy Inc. Comparing the dynamics of the company's share price MicroStrategy Inc. and subcategory companies. We will see that over the last 12 months the company's shares MicroStrategy Inc. showed a change of 306.4%. 34.3% are against price changes in the subcategory. This does not say anything unambiguously, but this fact must be taken into account. The result is as follows. -8.5 out of 10 points. The average score for the subcategory is 1.5 points. If you look broadly, within the entire stock market in aggregate, we will see that the average score for the entire US stock market as a whole is 0.3 points. Against a score of -8.5 points for the company MicroStrategy Inc. Let's look at the table of orders that is available to you. The link to it is in the pinned comment. The order table contains absolutely all decisions by the information and reference system GURU.Markets. Access to the order table is absolutely free and open. Link in pinned comment. Based on the analysis MicroStrategy Inc. GURU.Markets. Open a deal because MicroStrategy Inc. This is one of the most overvalued companies in the subcategory. Thank you all for watching this video and for using the information and reference system GURU.Markets. You truly are the coolest crowd on the entire planet.